Hello folks, this is Tennessee Jim, and I'm going to tell you right now I had one heck of a day. I mean, it's been great. You see all this? Out of all that, I've got 23 silvers. That's right, 23 silvers. And a lot of clad, and I got some folding money on top of it. But I didn't find this the traditional way of, um, of hunting it with a metal detector. This is something that me and my dad did years ago, and just we'd find something old and throw it in the pot. And I was like 10 years old when we did this, and he kept it, and he's added some to it, and but we hadn't added anything to it for a long, long time. Like I said, I was about 10 years old when we started doing this. Now he's added some clad to it, but that's about all he's added to it. Maybe some foreign coins. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to show you what we got. Like I said, I've got 23 silvers, and I've got a real nice penny I want to show you too. But right now I'm going to start off with the folded money there, the bills. And then I'm going to go to the foreign money and then show you the clad. Then I'm going to show the good stuff at the end. So here we go. We're going to start off right here. These $1 bills, they are silver certificates. There's 3 of them. Each one of them has the blue seal on it. They're older dollars. I don't know. I hadn't looked at the dates. But anyway, 3 silver certificates. There is a gold certificate, but I don't have one. All I've got is the silver. Now, the next thing is, if anybody knows anything about this, I got 2 $5 bills that have the red seal and the red serial numbers on it. If anybody knows anything about that, please comment on here and let me know, because I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea. Next, I have 2 20s. Let me turn these 20s over here. Of course, it's the old style with the smaller picture on it. But also, I think one's from 1929 and the other one is like 1950. But the differences between these two, it's kind of interesting. You got, it says 20 right there, but that 20 is a lot bigger than that 20 says. And this seal over here is bigger than that seal. So it's interesting to see the differences between, and also on the back of these 20s, there's a little difference also. If you look here, you got a tree here and a tree over here. But on this other 20, you don't have that. Also, there's some bushes and stuff here that are not in that, or they're grown up. But it's kind of interesting to look at. And the last, as far as folding money, is the $2 bills. Now these $2 bills are they're from 1976. That's something my dad put in. But they're from 1976, and this is the bicentennial thing that they did for the $2 bills. They reprinted them, because they quit printing them for the longest time, and then they started back. I don't know if they're doing them again now or not, to tell you the truth. But this is stuff that me and my dad done. My dad has since passed away about a little over 3 years ago, and I was at my mom's the other day, and she told me that my dad wanted me to have this. And so let me show you what we got here. I don't know if it's going to focus on these or not. These are Canadian. I hate that. They're Canadian pennies. If you look on the back, it's got the oak leaf, and of course it's got Queen Elizabeth on the front. Now this one has got Queen Elizabeth II, but it's a little bit bigger than those, and it says 1 penny, but it doesn't say anything about Canada. All it says is Queen Elizabeth II, and it don't say what country it goes to. Maybe it's England. I don't know. Two Canadian nickels, Canadian dime. They're clad. They're not. It's not silver. Canadian quarter, and I'll get it out in a minute. A Canadian dollar. These two here are from Israel. Only thing I can read on there is it says Israel and a 10 and a 1. And this is what they look like on the other side. Kind of interesting. Foreign coins are kind of interesting to me because, of course, we don't see them much. This one here is South African coin. It's called a 5 rand. And it's kind of neat looking. I love the back of it. It's really neat. And the next one is a Jamaican penny. It's kind of neat. This is a George VI 3 pence. Now I don't know, that could be silver. I'm not sure. I know nothing about that. And this one is, I don't know. I don't know where it's from. It's EIRC or EIRE something. It's Erie or something like that. But it's an interesting coin. And this is a copy of a coin. My dad, I don't know where it's from or what it's supposed to be from. Come on. Focus. Anyway, it's a copy of a foreign coin. Alright, the next things are the clad. I'll just go through that quick. Just like a 1947 nickel and $3 in quarters. This is all clad. You got $4 in Kennedy halves and a dollar coin. Susan B. Anthony, I think, is who that is. Now for the good stuff, and I hope it focuses. This right here is an Indian head. It's a 1902 Indian head penny, and I love this penny. I'd love to find some one day. I know I will, but it's a good looking penny. It's I think you can even read the Liberty on it, so it's real good. It's a good, nice penny. The next is if it can focus. Come on, focus. There we go. It's a 1943 steel penny. Back in 1943, of course, we're in the Second World War, and they made pennies out of steel because they needed the copper for the war. And so they made very few copper pennies in 1943. If you happen to find a 1943 copper penny, just let me know. I'll give you $10 for it. Now, if you find one, you could sell them for a good price. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheat pennies. They're a 49, a 51, a 51D, a 52D, a 53D, and a 58. Next is 5 Buffalo nickels. None of them have dates. Okay, now this next one I'm tickled to death to get. It is a 1943 war nickel. It's a 1943 S. Now I don't know if the S mint mark means anything good on the 43 war nickels or not. I'm not sure. And it's not going to focus. It's a 43S, and I'm tickled to death to get that. Now the next one is really neat. They made a necklace out of it. They didn't punch a hole in it. They put something around it. And as you can see, maybe. It's a V-nickel. A 1910 V-nickel. I love it. It's, you know, it's worn, but it's a V-nickel. Now, my dad, like I said, who passed away about 3 years ago, his name was Verlin, V-E-R-L-I-N, and I'm not going to call these V-nickels anymore. I'm going to call them Verlin nickels, because after my dad. So, excuse me. Anyway, next is, excuse the camera work, is some mercury dimes. I've got, I wish this thing would focus. Maybe it will once I stop moving a lot. I can't believe this. Okay. There we go. I got 3 mercury dimes, a 1917, a 1939, and a 1943, I think it is. No mint marks. Now for the rosies, I've got a 1957, a 1961. Come on, focus. 1962. I've got 3 1964s and a 1964D. So that's my nickel or dimes. And next is the quarters. I have a 1944, a 1948. I got 4 64s, and I've got 3 64Ds. And last but not least, I have my Kennedy $50. It's a 64. It's a 90%er. 66, which is 40%, and a 67, which is a 40%. So I think I did pretty good on this. Of course, I didn't find them, you know, but it's a neat little thing that me and my dad did years ago. I thought I'd show you these because it's too dang hot to go out and metal detect right now. It was 99 yesterday, and that's just too hot, especially for an old fella like myself. So anyway, please like, subscribe, tell others about this, and have them come over and subscribe. I'd love to have as many as I can get, trying to build up my channel. And but anyway, you all have a great day, and like I always say, is take care and happy hunting. You all have a good one. See you on the next.